You was kind of fast on with that.
I told you, pimp.
I'm live. What up, y'all? This is Melvin. Welcome back to this Mel Baby. It's late. uh, I don't know how many people gonna be in this live, because even though I be live at this time, I'm normally wrapping it up. Aloysius. Aloysius, go lay down or something. Excuse me, y'all. Had to talk to Aloysius. Uh, man, my plan was to go live at 9:30, but I had a heck of a day, so I took a nap and I didn't wake up till midnight. Then it take me a minute to get together. See that? I'm still wearing my quote unquote trash from earlier. What up, Miss Boosie? What up, B? How y'all? I What up, Janelle? Yeah. Uh we had a thunderstorm through here this morning, well, early yesterday morning, and wow. It it was so hectic it woke me up. Normally that's like a lullaby to me. All that thunder and lightning and all that good stuff. But last night it woke me up, and I guess it was preparing me because our lights had went out, and once my machine don't have no electricity, it beeps a long, annoying beep. Hey, hey, get up and go around now, and I'm gonna tell you just what to do. See this black thing here? Push it over. Thank you. Now turn it back on the right. I guess so. Thank you. Oh wow, 6 hours was that today? Yeah, I know y'all had rain because I was on the phone with my uncle, and he was telling me he had rain passing through where he was, and like Tennessee, well, Memphis, like directly sits almost over New Orleans. So I'm guessing y'all had the same storm we had earlier, and I was like, "She." Normally that thunder don't even bother me, but it had to be some loud claps. It woke me up. No, our lights didn't stay off for 6 hours. Thank you, Jesus. But I was like, "She." Then as Keisha was reading the information about the power outage, they said it was gonna be hours. I was like, "Oh shit, might as well get up."
What is that?
And soon last night, while you was at work,
I was sleeping the slide.
And as I decided, well, Mel, go ahead on and get up. The electricity came back on. Right. And then I went with Keisha to the store early this morning. Uh, and after we went to the store, I was supposed to come back home and take a nap. It didn't work like that. Uh, then I went to my doctor's appointment. I finally used my own dart and was highly upset. But it's okay. It's okay. Man, I met a black woman today. I've been met her, but today she kind of opened up, and this woman made me ashamed to be a human person. You know, at first I was telling Keisha, you know, she made me ashamed to be a black woman. But as I think about it, she just made me be ashamed to be of the same species as her. Because she she just made me be like, wow, you are really just a shitty person. Uh, I already knew she was a shitty person, but she wanted to keep her ass on her shoulders because she knew she had wronged us when we first met her. And so she was trying to keep her ass on her shoulders. But we got to talking, and she said she didn't like kids. I don't blame her. I don't like them motherfuckers sometimes, you know. I couldn't blame her for that. But you 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 work for a service transporting elderly or handicapped people, or elderly and handicapped people. How about that? And you are just shit if you don't quit. Whoop whoop right there. Thank you.
I was texting somebody the lyrics of a certain song.
No, no, it wasn't that. Uh, it wasn't that she. Look here, I was. It wasn't even that. I went to my doctor's appointment. She was my bus driver going back home, and she made it her business to make sure I didn't get home till 7 o'clock. She made it her business because she also the same person dropped us off over there. And I said to Keisha, I said I shouldn't have went this route because we ain't gonna get home. This thing say we not getting picked up till 6:15, 6:30, and we not gonna get home till 7, right? And Keisha was like, oh no, they just saying that. You gonna see. No. So there was already someone on the bus with her when she came picked us up. Woman got off to use the bathroom, so we waiting on her. Then she like, oh, we gotta bring her home and pick somebody else up before we could drop you off at home. And I was like, Okay, cool, ain't no sweat off my back. And so I was like, okay, let's do what we do. So we uh we dropped this woman off. And the thing that pissed me off about dropping this woman off is right hand of God, y'all. The woman only lived basically down the street from my house. Like, this woman lived at the red light, before the red light that I lived at. And instead of her just dropping us off, and the fucked up thing is, she could have went that way to go where she was going. She could have dropped us off. She went a whole nother way to go basically past my house in the hood. And she literally could have took it upon herself to say, hey, I'm calling dispatch. They want me to pick up this man before I drop y'all off. But I'm going past y'all house so I can drop y'all off and go about our business, go about my business. And that's the truth. Right. She literally could have dropped us off home and went to her thing and been on time, and then I had been nothing against on her. No. And then the thing that really pissed me off about her is, as we talking, she lets it out. I'm from here. I grew up here. I know all about here. Well, if you know all about here, you knew you could have dropped us off before you went did what you went did. So you intentionally did what you did. Right. Then, because she literally, right, she was on ass all the time. Then, what she brought us is worse than my hood, okay? She was going to pick up a dude at the laundromat. And so we get to the laundromat. The dude partner come out. She was like, "Oh, he folding up his last piece of clothes. He should be out here in a minute. But you need to move your car because you blocking a car that's trying to get out." I don't see nobody I'm blocking. Ain't nobody at them cars. And at this point, the dude come out. He got 2 baskets of clothes, and I'm gonna say a trash bag of clothes. Now, mind you, he had it in 2 bags, but that must have been his white clothes or his underwear, because it wasn't that many clothes. It's just he had them in black bags, and he had his walker. Basically, she refused that man's service because she didn't want to help him. And I was like, why do you have a job in this industry if you really don't want to help nobody? That woman sat there and had us sitting there with her for over 30 minutes so she could call a supervisor out, because she didn't want to help this man bring his stuff on the bus, which all of a sudden now they got this new policy uh you can't come on the bus unless you're a rider. But for years, after a grocery trip, my sons would come on the bus and get all our groceries and stuff off the bus. And but the thing that really pissed me off about that, and this is why she kept us on the bus, because she knew where she was going to get this man from. She look, every passenger, you know their situation before you get to them. And on there, it says that man have a walker and he can't walk up steps. You just kept us on there so you didn't have to pick that man up. Because every situation, it tells you if they ambulatory, if they got a walker, if they got a wheelchair, if they got a cane, or whatever. Right, Miss Boosie? And you knew with us being on that bus and that man having a walker and needing to get up there on the ramp, he couldn't do it. So you chose to keep us on there so you didn't have to work. And that's what she did too. She fucking parked right there and waited. And like I was saying, this bitch gonna put us in jeopardy so she don't have to pick up this man. She just want the money. Any situation that she feel like she don't want to deal with, she called dispatch. She called dispatch earlier before she had to pick me up. Now she dropped me off now, y'all. Why you gonna call me and ask me where you want me to be picked up at? Where do I want to be picked up at? And still don't come the right fucking way. Because where I go to the doctor at is situated like in between two streets. But the street in front the clinic I was going to is a one-way out. Why would you turn? Now I told you earlier, where I'm going at, you don't turn there. You turn at the next one. And this mug still, I think I'm gonna have to. Right, Miss Boosie, but this heifer, she just working because she need the money. Put it that way. That's the only reason she work, because she need a job. Because she does not care about, she's just a real shitty individual. How the hell can your brother, your sister, adopt your brother's kids? I don't know what the whole situation is. She didn't go into it to detail or whatever. But how can your sister adopt your nephews and you don't want to have nothing to do with them? You say you're a helper and all that shit, but you ain't, don't bring them kids around you basically. You ain't babysitting, you ain't watching them, none of that. You'll pay for somebody instead of her asking you to watch them. I was like, damn, it's not that tough. But she said she don't kids need to stay the hell away from her. She said I got one. So I could imagine what his childhood must have been like. And then she said she don't like kids. But why were you a fucking teacher? Like, bitch, I would not have wanted my baby to be in your kindergarten class. She said, oh, I don't like kids, but don't mess with no kids. I was like, bullshit. You probably be sitting there talking about, hold up, let me get my chips. As long as they're not fucking them off to against your fucking standards. I was like, wow. Right, she don't like people. I don't know what it is about a niece, but I do not like a niece. You know, the spice, and that's in his tea. And the crazy thing is, I like black jelly beans. Make it make sense. Right. Now, you know, if you decide to leave this man, he gonna have to wait for somebody else to come get him. And that's what she do with her whole day. She pick up people that she don't want to pick up. She read the room, and then she call the supervisor and just sit there for an hour or two, and then she move on. I was like, she must be related to this man or something. Cause if she was my employee, I'd have been fired her. I'd have been fired her. Cause every day or every week you complaining about somebody. Cause look, at first she was like, I could be a dick. I'm about to be mean right quick, yo. I was like, did that woman just say that shit to us? And yeah, that's what she said. She was gonna just pull off on him like she did us the first time we met her. But I guess they had too many witnesses. You know what I'm saying? Right. She wasn't gonna do that with us. She just didn't want to be bothered. Uh, right. And I was like, wow. Then that motherfucker gonna say, oh well, y'all, we gotta sit here and wait on the supervisor. He gonna be leaving from out the yard. And y'all know where the yard at. And I was like, bitch, if whooping your ass would not put me in jail and get me thrown off this program, I would be whooping your ass right now. Cause the yard, she said, oh well, he gotta go to the yard first and get a vehicle and then meet me out here. So we gonna be waiting. I was like, wow. And yo, she talking about a half hour. The yard was more than a half hour from where we was. Cause we was in one of those areas where the interstate don't fucking run. But they played her and they had a supervisor already on the road by us. So they sent them to her. I don't know. I just feel like I'm in a letter writing mood, you know. You know, like on White Chicks, when they found when they was with disgruntled with people and talking about they about to have a bitch fit and all that shit, and they was writing letters. Today has really put me in a fucking letter writing mood. I just then I ain't even gonna talk about the earlier trip. She got mad with me because I called her out on her shit. Excuse me. Because every time she come pick us up, just one particular person, it's always a rainy day. Like it either rained the day before or earlier that day, or you know, it's always a rainy day. And she always point that out. Every time I come get y'all, it be around rain. It be after the rain or before the rain or and I was like, okay, yeah. So when I saw it today, I say, you must be requesting us. Because you always come around the rain. And she was like, no, I ain't request y'all. Y'all must be requesting me. And I was like, oh no, ma'am. We don't request you. Uh and I didn't say it directly like that, but I did let her know, no, ma'am, we ain't requesting you. I said, we ain't even know you still work here. Because, you know, in this job, it's Johnny come lately, you know, so every week it's like fucking Big Lots. It's a new store every week, you know. So we ain't even know you still work there. And you're right, Miss Boosie, that was low down. Oh. And well, I'll put it this way. She was talking about how her son talks to her like she's his child. I know why. But this woman, she was like, every time I come over here, be so I told her, you must be requesting us. She was like, no, y'all request me. And I was like, nope, we ain't doing that. Cause she's an okay woman or whatever, whatever, but you know how they got these fickle people, and like once you tell them something they don't want to hear, they don't want to talk no more. Which it didn't bother me because I likes to listen to my music. Look, when we got on her bus, she already had the music going. So when you didn't turn on your music and you just changed the station and turned it up, I knew you didn't want to talk to us. So I just put on my headphones and listened to my music until we got to where we was going. And she was going to pick up a lady. And when the lady got on the bus, me and the lady started talking. She cut her music off then. You's a nosy motherfucker, you. And but me and the lady was what we was talking about, I was asking her about her neighborhood because there's a house like maybe a couple of blocks away from her house in that subdivision that we were looking at to move to. And I asked her, is this a nice neighborhood? Yeah, I know she changed the radio because I said that was your song. Um, but just so happened they God sent us through that neighborhood because just like I told Keisha as we was going through there, I say, um, Keisha, I said this was that house we was looking at online. I said it's up in here somewhere. And just as I said that, we passed the street the house was on. And so when we picked this lady up, I asked her, I said, this is an okay neighborhood? Is it nice? Is it y'all got crime like that or the children cut up or she said, oh, I don't know. Cause I don't speak no Espanol. I was like, oh, okay. Then she was like, but it's a pretty okay neighborhood. She said my neighbor tried to accuse me about my dog dumping on her yard. And she said I got a little poodle. If she saw him dumping on her yard or whatever, she had to search her yard to find his poop. I was like, oh, wow. I said, you ain't from here, huh? Because I'm sorry. There's just a vibe that you get from people from Dallas that you be like, you from Dallas, huh? And they be like, yeah, how you know? Oh, I know. you know? And she went, no, I ain't from here. I'm from Houston. I went, I knew you wasn't from here. And she said, you ain't from here either, huh? You from New Orleans, huh? I said, yeah. She said, I could hear it. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. I thought, it ain't as rich as it used to be, but there's a little bit in there still. And so we start talking. And, you know, I thought she was going to dialysis because she had a bag with her. I wasn't all in a conversation like that. But son, I'm gonna break your heart. I'm gonna break it for you. You think it's a game. You really think it's a game. I got you, son.
Yo! Ah! Yo!
Oh, that's funny to me, son. All right. I'm gonna break you. All right. No, that wasn't funny. I got you, though. And so, me and the woman talking and whatever. So Keisha like, you are ride to pick us up? Oh, I don't know. They always feel like they can't read who their next passenger is or they manifest. Bitch, we've been riding this shit longer than you've been in Dallas. We telling you we know how the shit go, and y'all play that game. Oh, I have no idea. Now this woman Keisha picked it up that the woman had to go to the airport. That's like I thought she said she was taking her to dialysis, but she was like, I gotta bring her to the airport. Do you know we only had about maybe 30 minutes in the store, which is all that's all we needed because we wasn't going to do nothing in there like that. And right. And so we go to Walmart, we do what we have to do. Hi, I'm here to pick you up, whatever, whatever. Go outside, it's the same bitch. Like, y'all sat in this parking lot for like 40 minutes waiting on us. She was like, they made me do it. And I was like, yeah, they made me do it full of shit. I say, if you would have told us when we got off this bus that you was our ride, we'd have been right back out here. Would have been right back out here. Would have just went did what we had to do and been right back out here. But you chose not to let us know that. Right. Put some unbreak my heart in there again. I'm gonna unbreak your heart again.
I'm gonna put the next food truck up.
I got you. I got you one good jab. Get you another one. Get you another one, Tony. And
I'm just trying to get on music.
yeah, okay. And I was like, if you would have told us that, you could have saved me $5 because I was in Walmart. You know, I had to pick up a few little items. You know, but I didn't have to. Matter of fact, most of that time I spent in Walmart was looking for a TV dinner. Which if I knew you was gonna be waiting on us, I'd have just got right back on the bus and let's go. Right. Yeah, he do. He and so we get back on the bus, we look, the woman's still there. Oh, they made me wait on you. Well, why you waited them 40 minutes? You could have called us soon as you got on the bus and realized you was picking us up, and we'd have came right on out there. And you know this woman had to go to the airport. Now she was going back home because her brother-in-law had passed. And she was going, I guess maybe help her sister with the arrangement. No, because the funeral was Saturday. Maybe she might have been going comfort her sister, or no, I don't think she was going comfort her sister. Uh, Maybe she was going to help with the repast food or something. And if he don't turn that phone down, I'm gonna go ahead on and unbreak his ass right quick. No, all day long, he been walking around here singing "Unbreak My Heart." Dwayne,
Yeah.
I told you cut that down. What you deaf?
I'm sorry, Dad.
Hard of hearing?
Say what?
Hard of hearing?
Okay, my bad.
And I was like, well, And so instead of dropping us off home, and she wasn't worried about that woman getting to the airport. She no, I don't think that he loved Tony Braxton. Uh some girl he like sucked that to him, so see. And he been walking around here singing that shit all day. And that motherfucking that's a shit show. I ain't even got time to get into that shit show. And so as we leave in Walmart, oh my God, they left the baby in that carrier. Now you know you had to bring this woman to the airport. No. Now you know you had to bring this woman to the airport. You know it was, you know, you like she said we got to get she need to be there 2 hours in advance. Okay. If it was that pertinent that you bring this woman to the airport, why would you go do some dumb shit like to go and see if a baby was in a car seat? Bitch, ain't nobody gonna leave no baby in no fucking car seat. And even if they do, the best thing you could do is call the fucking 911 and go about your business. Because let me tell you about this dumb bitch. This shit has been going around for years that people leave a car seat in a basket in the Walmart, and she didn't even know that was how they was human trafficking people. That shit has been going on for years. Who the fuck gonna leave a baby in a fucking broke up ass car seat? Then the way the car seat was, uh, it was, you know, they be having that little canopy on there, and so she's talking about, oh my God, somebody left a baby in that basket. And I was like, ain't nobody leave no baby in no fucking basket. Yes, they did. I seen it. I said, okay, well then, instead of going this way, go that way so we could all look in there. And instead of her just turning around in the parking lot, because she knew she had to get on the interstate, she went away that it was going to take her a minute to get back to the interstate. Look how Dallas go is. Like in New Orleans, you could find a interstate entrance like maybe every fourth of a mile, maybe. But in Dallas, it take you about a half a mile, okay? Now, the way the woman was leaving at the light when we got out there, that was the entrance to the interstate going north, like we had to go. She gonna go check for the baby in the basket and ended up having to go south. Cause once you get that way, unless you turn back in the parking lot to turn around, which she did not do, you're going south on the interstate, on the service road. And she did that. I was like, wow. So I told her, I say, look here, that's a scam. See, they make you believe there's a baby in the car seat. Then when you go to check on that precious little baby, they human traffic you. They kidnap you and human traffic you. She said, what? I never heard of that. I bet your country bunking ass ain't never heard of that shit. She's from buttfuck North Carolina somewhere. So I was like, baby, you can't be moving to these big cities and not knowing the scams and shit that go on. So that they, especially a city the size of, if it's a city that have over 3 million people. You can't be moving to no shit like that from no little butt fuck city and don't know shit that they do to human traffic you. Because in a city this size, unless someone is vigilant about your disappearance, you just gone. You are just fucking gone. And she out here by herself, I guess. We never talk about no family or nothing like that. Uh, so, bitch, if you move to a city this size and you're not careful about yourself, and then you're gone. Once somebody snatches you and feel like you're good for their purpose, that's a fucking wrap. Like, she was like, oh, well, I saw somebody, uh, they did that to a lady at a Walmart. I want to say out in Arlington. I'm not sure. But she went to go take a rag or something off of her car, and 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 she took the rag off her car, and she instantly started feeling dizzy. And the only thing that saved her was she was at the store with someone else. I was like, baby, I don't know what the fuck they do over there. Where you from in the Carolinas? But this a whole nother demon over here. You can't be. Oh well, the people are nice. You can't be like that out here. You got to be protective of yourself. Right, right, right. She gonna fuck around and get swallowed up and don't even realize it's happening to her. Cause like I was telling her, they got drugs out here like that fentanyl. They got fentanyl out here that's so fucking dangerous. You don't even have to ingest it or inhale it. You could just touch it and it's gonna fuck you up. Dwayne, I don't need to hear your conversation with your brother that you hollering about. I'm glad you love your brother dearly like that. But you ain't gotta get his attention like that. That boy can hear a rat pissing on cotton. You ain't got to do it like that. Right, it is. Well, put it this way. When you think about it, yeah, Dallas is one city, but they have so many, like in New Orleans, how we do our separate our city by the wards. And they even still have parts of New Orleans that's not in them wards. You feel me? But New Orleans is on a smaller scale than Dallas is. Like, fuck, Oak Cliff is about the size of half of New Orleans, okay? And really tell you the truth, Oak Cliff might be the size of New Orleans. Because when you from New Orleans, even though Metairie, Chalmette, Jefferson, Jefferson Parish and whatever, we all well no. Once you get across that river, we like y'all. But New Orleans is is not all those cities together. Like Gretna, Harvey, Westwego, Avondale. That's not parts of New Orleans. But everybody, is in the area. But Dallas, they got Dallas, they got Carrollton, they got Grapevine, they got Frisco, they got Cedar Hill, DeSoto, uh, Garland, Mesquite, and then some of them areas of Dallas, buses don't even go to. Like There's no bus in Mesquite. There's no bus in Box Springs. And Box Springs is about maybe 3 minutes down the road from here. The bus don't go there, but it's so safe. And you gonna fuck around and find out if you ain't paying attention, baby. And I was like, no, no, no. Like, I know people come from these smaller towns to go to bigger towns for opportunities and whatnot. But if you don't pay attention, you're going to fuck around and find the opportunity you weren't looking for out here. What's up?
Hey, baby.
Because she weary and stuff, but she don't pay attention enough. She don't know enough. She won't have an attitude with the wrong people. Put it that way.
People that can help her.
I'm like, shit. Bitch, I already come from a city where we don't trust people like that. So my neck be on swivel. I pays attention.
You saw how I was today.
And that's just like your girl was like, oh no, you don't need to be paying attention to where we at. Just ride and look forward. Bitch, fuck you. I need to, but see, her neck was on swivel because she didn't know where she was. I knew where I was, okay? Okay? I knew where I was. And that's what I was telling Keisha. I said, I be having these conversations with people who been in Dallas for a while or who from Dallas, and they think they gonna catch me up on shit. You ain't gonna catch me up on Oak Cliff, because when I first moved here, I ain't have nothing but time, and all I would do was ride. Gas was not high then. I could get a gallon of gas for like $2 and some change, and all I would do was ride. Let me go see what this is. Let me go see what that is. And you ain't gonna catch me up on Oak Cliff. You ain't gonna catch me up on Pleasant Grove like that either, unless you get off into the neighborhoods. But the main streets and stuff like that, you ain't gonna catch me up on that. And today we was in Buttfuck Keys, on Buttfuck part of Keys, and Keisha was like, wow, and I was like, are you serious? Like, you ain't never been back here before?
Nope.
You have been. You used to like to sleep. No.
That was when I was going through my narcolepsy phase.
But that's the way I go to bed. If you ain't pay attention. No. I could go down Lamar and then cross on Malcolm X.
You saying it's still not gonna make me remember.
But there's also that way when you go through our hood and go to Cedar Crest to get to up there. This girl here. Wow. When you go that way, it run you right by Fair Park. You don't remember that? See,
I don't know. I mean, I remember that.
Okay. Normally, I would just keep straight where she turned by the laundromat, and it run you right by Fair Park.
Okay.
I told you, I ain't used to have nothing but time on my hands. I'm gonna explode. And
I still wonder what made old girl stop talking to us. That was eerie.
What you mean?
I mean, I guess she couldn't help it. She was trying to be a dick, But I guess she couldn't help it. She had no other choice. She just had to start talking to us. But I
No,
think
this is what made her start talking to us. Cause she really wanted to run over that baby.
right,
But I guess the devil in her wouldn't let her do it.
like you got witnesses. You know,
Right, right,
I think that she could have kept her ass on her shoulders because talking with her, mm-mm, it just
right,
I don't know it fuck with my spirit, man. Damn,
right. And
she is really a God forgive me, a bad person.
yeah, she is. She's
Wow.
not
I knew they had bad people, but I never thought I would ever meet a bad person, especially a woman like that. You know, I didn't. I mean, yeah, I knew she was a dick, but I to hear her talk, the stuff she was saying, that messed with my spirit. It did. It just
the
wow.
thing that fucked me up about her was I understand you don't
I
like
woke up
kids,
thinking about that one.
but not to fucking fuck with your brother's kids
Right.
and your
Yo, blood.
right.
Talk about I do anything for you, so I buy him something there, but don't ask me to babysit him. Bitch, that is your nephew.
Was you bored?
Yes. Yes. I wanted to come here by you.
Obviously. I don't blame you either. But you know,
Well, I realized I haven't ate anything today.
no, and that's why I slept so long. Cause I ate before I went to sleep.
But I have not ate
I
anything.
already was kind of drowsy. So what? You ain't about to eat nothing now. You could have stayed in the
Hell no,
fucking
I ain't
room.
about to eat nothing.
Aggravating me.
I'm offended.
Okay. And
I'm aggravating you today. I ain't aggravating you. Wow.
anyways, I was like,
Oh, you.
I'm buffering.
Okay, not
Is
anymore.
that just
Not
on
anymore.
you?
That's probably just on me.
Man, we supposed to get rain some more.
Again?
It
Go ahead
did it
and
rain
sleep then.
tonight? It was supposed
I
to
don't know.
rain
I was
tonight.
asleep.
I hope they put their trash can right. Cause if it fall, that's a lot of trash they gonna have to get up.
Right? And then
Man,
they
today when
don't do
we
that.
came home, they had a pit bull running down the street. It was looking for food. I said, okay, bitch, you the motherfucker was tearing up my trash bags. If I didn't have nowhere to go tomorrow, uh, I think I would be happy about the weathers and whatever. But I don't know what our weather gonna be.
Right.
Let me see. Yo, then after I fucking riding around with butt fuck over here.
I like that, Miss Boosie. Who me?
No,
Oh,
why the fuck I get home and I
so
get a
sensitive.
letter from fucking AT&T and them bitches say that there was a security breach. I went, what? I was I was fuming because in this security breach, these motherfuckers stole everything. And there are just some services you get that I don't believe you need my social security number for.
Right.
And something like motherfucking cable, you don't need my social security number for no goddamn cable, bitch.
Now do your job, sir.
And they offer something. Okay, Bobby. Ooh, when it's
Well,
coming through. Oh, we gonna miss it. It's not going north. It's just going east.
oh,
is moving in through Waco. So I guess, oh wait, I was supposed to see what the weather gonna be like,
Tomorrow.
point blank. Oh man, it's supposed to rain in the morning.
Really?
Oh damn, it rain tomorrow, dude. I was like, Keisha keep dragging me to these stores with her and shit. What the fuck am I gonna go get? But I'm kind of glad because I've been trying to buy me some pillows for a while. So being as I don't have nothing really to do, I can take my time and look for whatever pillows I want, you know. And I'm gonna get me 2 brand new pillows. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with the old ones. Every time I buy new pillows, my sons think
Throw
that's
'em away.
opportunities for them to get new pillows. No, 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 no. They throw them away right in their room. They don't never throw them away. And if I'm getting new pillows, you might not want my old ones because I have issues and shit, and you might not want my pillow. I know I don't
What
be.
you mean?
I have this wound on my breast. It's exploded before in my sleep, and that shit be on the pillow, and she around here looking crazy and shit, and that's why. Well, even before this, I feel like a pillow is a very personal thing.
Yes.
Bitch, don't lay on my pillow. Fuck you and I just wanted to get comfortable. Bitch, get your own fucking pillow. I don't feel like I don't share pillows, because it's to me, pillows is like underwear, okay? You just don't share.
No.
You just don't share underwear and pillows,
Are you
okay?
talking about me when I try to get into you? Am I hitting your
I'm talking about you and Alonzo's laying on my pillow. Don't lay on my pillow. He always come here with some kind of sneeze or something and always kick that. That's just my allergies. Fuck you and your allergies. Get the fuck off my pillow.
Oh.
And and
fuck you and his allergies. That is fucked up.
and I went to the wound doctor today. That was good. She told me I don't have to pack it no more. She told me just put gauze on it or some nice band-aids, and I'm good. She said if it start draining again, then let her know and start packing. I was like, Lord, please, no. And she laughed. But it's refreshing when I don't have to do nothing to it but put a gauze on it. I don't have to worry about how to soap hit it or how to band-aid or what kind of band-aid to replace it and all that shit. And I can just act like the fucker ain't there. But I do have to be careful with what kind of soap and shit I use. Because I don't want it to aggravate it so say. No, man, look here. Alonzo be coming here and he always kick allergies. And I be like, okay, that's nice and dandy. You got allergies and shit, baby, but you go to school and you be around all them little germ boxes. I don't bring your little germs laying on my pillow because kids will make you sick quicker than a little
Yes,
fucking
man.
bit. That's just like uh Terrell had strep. He got that shit from Alonzo. And I was like, I stopped drinking after you. I stopped letting you drink on my drinks after you turned about 2 years old. because if you're willing to share my drink, who else drink are you sharing? And I don't want nothing from nobody. And he used to be like, "Why I can't drink from you no more?" I said, "We're gonna get our own cups." But I didn't like him drinking from me anyway because um personal reasons, so say. And I would always try to give him his own cup, but because he was a drink sharer type person, with other folks, he just naturally, and like I used to tell him when he was a baby, you know, and if I reiterated and tell him now, I don't want him to become one of those people. You know, in a way I do, but in a way I don't, because yeah, I get pillows from Walmart. Hell yeah. I used to get them from Sam's or no, I get them from Walmart. Like every now and then I might get pillows from Sam's, depending on, what's going on while I'm at Sam's. But yeah, I get my pillows from Walmart. Um, but like I was saying about the drink sharing and shit. Um, I I do a lot of steroids, and sometimes it leads to thrush. That is transferable. I don't want to transfer shit.
Right.
Um, he came in with strep uh sometime last month, and I had to give him that medicine, and he was fighting me on taking it, and I was like, Lord Jesus, don't let me sneak him in his eye and shove this syringe in his mouth, because
This girl.
when he said he had that, I was like, look here, bitch. You look how even that you still come over here. I could have made your mama be the one responsible and to take care of this shit. And you don't come over here till it's done. Now, if you want me to call her to come get you, don't take it. Don't take it. He was like, no, I'ma take it. I said, good boy. Now go ahead on, get you some water and sit the fuck down. There's always something with him when it come to give him medication. But calling his mother is a good way to make him do it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause he know once I call his mama on anything,
It's a wrap.
oh, Lonzo, you don't want to listen, Lonzo? I be on my way. And she come and get him. And he said, no, I don't want to go home. Well, then you need to listen. So that's how I get him. But yeah. Oh wow. Well, it's 2 o'clock. Well, it's 1:59 in the AM here. I have no, I think Keisha will sucker punch me if I call that a date.
Well,
Going to McDonald's. But that's what I
I
plan on
called going
doing.
to Jimmy John's a date.
But McDonald's.
Yeah, Rich. Yeah, I would suck a punch.
Tomorrow I'm going to buy me 2 pillows. And that's the shit that pissed me off about Alonzo. I buy him his own pillow. Motherfucker don't never keep up with it. Oh, he don't never lay on it. He only won't beat it up and kick it around and shit. But he'll lay on my motherfucking pillows all day long. And I'm saying that shit. But every time that I may leak on a pillow, I throw that shit away because I can't imagine my face being around that shit. Uh, but as I was about to say, is going on too. I'm not finished sleep for the night. So I'm gonna tell y'all good morning. Right, Miss Boosie, and I don't know why. I don't know why they like. Well, I think they like our stuff better than theirs because we're older than us, older than them, and they think we like better quality things than we giving them.
Right.
But he might be right. Whereas I paid $10 for one of my pillows. I only paid
Right.
$3 for his. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But even when he got the pillow though, he don't sleep on it. He just like lounging on the pillow to watch fucking TV.
Right.
But won't hear the fucked up part about that? A couple of years ago, y'all know back in the day in the 70s when they had them big ass them how you call it? It's a pillow, but it got the armrests on them. You know, back in the day, them 71s, they got the backrest and the armrests on it. Well, Dwayne brought Lonzo one of them. Guess who sleep on it? Curtis. And on that note, I'm gonna say good night. Well, good morning. Oh, we will. Y'all be careful too. Y'all stay safe. Y'all have y'all a good weekend.
Have a good night.
No, y'all. I've been on the shy lately. You know they about to have a new season come out. When I heard that, I went, what? New season? I said, well, I got to catch up. Because I had stopped watching it at the bottom of the fifth. I didn't watch the sixth season. So now I'm in the sixth season and I'm seeing shit. I'm like, now it makes sense. You know, so that's what I'm gonna do when we come back here tomorrow, most likely. I'm gonna finish watching The Chai and right. So I've been watching it. The new season come out next weekend. So I have to go ahead on and finish up The Chai and get it over with. And you know, whatever. But you know, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Uh I want to say I have another review coming up for y'all on later on today. Me and the boys did the hot review. I just didn't put it up there, and I'm ashamed of myself because now I have to go back through the videos and find it to post it. We did the hot Cheetos one. Well, not Cheetos, the flaming hot cheese puffs. I want to say I posted it, but I won't know till I look. But I'm gonna say good night. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe. Is this it? Oh no, that's another one. So no, I didn't post it. Now see, now I got to go through all my videos and find it. I'm gonna post it. So since I already got one up, that one will be up next week. We tried all the hot Cheetos we could find. So that's going to be interesting. And even Lil Cry, oh wait, let's not call him that. And even my little baby got in on it with his Borders Against Food self.
Hmm.
So Thank y'all for coming. Y'all be blessed. Be on the lookout for those things. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Have fun with your family and friends, but responsibly. Till next time, y'all take care. Y'all stay safe and y'all have a good one. Peace, love, and hair grease. And I'm out, y'all. Stay safe. Have a good one. See y'all next week.
Thank y'all for coming in.
I already said thank you for coming. Y'all have a good one. Peace.